I am back with another demo game, solo game to show you how the rules work with Super Wild Rummitiles. So we take our 6 tiles and let's get set up. All right. So the purpose of doing this is to show the rules and give you a chance to learn them by seeing the game in play. Here we can take our 1s, make those match. Now this 2 can go with this 1, but it does it in an interesting way. We can do 1, 2, and then we can keep the 1 over there because this is an adjoined group of 1s, and then 13, 1, 2. All right, nothing else here usable. You end up drawing quite a bit more when you have just a single player, just because there aren't other people contributing tiles. These 5s can go together. You might be wondering about this 2. The 2 can't really go here yet, just because it could go if there was another 2. So you could make an adjoined 2, but we can't do it here because it's kind of trapped in there the way that the 1s are. So just keep an eye on that. Look for an opportunity to use that. All right, so this is a 6 or a 9, so we've got 8, 9 that we can play. Also, we've got this 9 that goes with that 9, but again, we can't use it here because we need a 3rd to go with it. 4 and the 5 go together. We can use the 5. Actually, we can pull that out, and then we can use the 4 here. We can also make this an adjoined group. An adjoined group is just kind of a convenient way of making things go a different direction in many cases. So it's kind of whatever works good to work around the other pieces that are on the board. All right, this 5, 6 kind of goes together as well, but not enough to go with it yet. All right. That 8 can't really go with that yet. Again, for lack of one other tile. All right, this can go here. This can go stand alone. That frees this up. Did that free up any opportunities for us? Well, we could put the 8 here. I'm a little bit worried that that kind of traps the wild in a little bit, but it is a play that works, so I'm going to go ahead and do it. Here we've got 6 9s that we can put together, but we can't put them together because there are 2 reds, and since 6 and 9s are the same, they are in fact the same tile. So we can't do that yet without more separation between them of a different colored 6 or 9. So currently there is not a place to play it. All right, this 9 does give us the opportunity to do that. So we can do this, and now we do have an adjoined group of these 3 6 9s and these 3 6 9s. And because of that, the 2 red ones are not in the same group, so it's perfectly fine to have 4 of them together. Okay. 12, 13. 12, 13, 1, which stands alone. I'm also wondering if we can use that to take in these other ones, and we can. We can move this over here like this, so we now have an adjoined group, another adjoined, and another adjoined, and we're only using one side of the wild, so we've freed up the other side. we can actually use this because that's now 3, 4, and it plays through. And I think that's fine to do. But it is back to trapping it up all of the wilds. All right, 9, 10 can go here. It's really difficult. We could do this, and then we could pull the 8 over here. The problem is it can't go in here like this. We can change the order of these two. We need to keep the red ones where they are, but we can change those two, and then we end up with a clear shot to be able to fit that in. We can use this with the 3 and the wild. Still no place for those. See, this could go here, but it can't because of that. But it can because these actually can stand alone. They don't have to be connected to that 6 anymore. So we're good. Interesting. There's another 6, which can go in here on this group on the end. And a 7 to go with our 7, but not another one. One. Now this is All right, so these can go together. The 1 goes with that, and then my 2 goes with this, and they're not even in a joined group. It's not a valid adjoined group, actually, but it doesn't have to be because the 2s are on one side, and that also means the 4s can be there. It doesn't have to be 2, 3, 4 anymore. They just stand alone. 4s on one side, 2s on the other side. In fact, the 4s can actually come up here and free up that side, which means we can do this 6 with this 7. Now we could theoretically use this trick of going the other way and then putting the 7 over here, but we would have to find a place for those 2s, and currently there isn't one. Um, 8, 9, 10. Now this is freed. And then I can take these 2s, put them down here, and then I can do the 7 trick, and we are done.